Walking into my laundry office where I create my reels. Today I'm going to show you how I crank out reels on a regular basis with a turnkey system by using the right kind of content that's going to attract the right kind of person to my account. I'm Virginia Kerr and I help you convert followers into customers with video, and you can do that with a reel. If you want to get reels to reel people back to your account and get the right people to your account so they can look at your other content, you have to have a really good idea about what your ideal follower wants to see. They don't want to see commercials. They don't want to be sold to in a reel. They're there to get inspired, to get motivated, to learn something, to be entertained. So the perfect reel is going to be the one that grabs the attention of your ideal person, educates them, and entertains them. It lets them get a quick win so that they want to go to your other content to see what else they can learn from you. But you also want to show off your personality so that you stand out. You don't look like everybody else on the Reels page. In order to get the right kind of content, you got to get the right feel for what your ideal person is struggling with, what he or she wants to accomplish with their business. So this doesn't mean that you're always talking about your product and your service. It means instead you're always talking about the pain points that your ideal person has. One of the ways I get this information is I take good notes during my one-on-one strategy calls with my clients. I'm constantly writing down their questions, and not only that, I'm writing down what my answers are to them. Sometimes it's not that I'm coming up with new content for them, it's just that I'm explaining it in a different way. And the way you explain things to people is a big clue as to how you can tap into your creativity. I recently was on a call with a client, and she was having a problem with showing up in stories and just being herself. For some reason, I would talk to her on our Zoom calls, and she was like super laid back, funny, but when I would watch her stories, she was over the top performer, and it was unnatural looking. And the idea about stories is that's where your followers come to see the behind the scenes of you, the reality TV show of your business and your life. You don't want to overperform in stories. You don't want to overproduce your stories. Reels is a little bit different. I know I'm going on a little different topic here, but it's important stuff. And so what I found was I was able to get through to her when I said these two things. Document, don't create for your stories. Document what you're already doing. And you also want to treat the camera in your stories like it's your cubicle mate, the person sitting next to you in your office, and you're just turning around and having a conversation with them. Okay, I'm telling you this because this is where I'm getting my content for my next reel. Go through your conversations you've had with people and listen out for what they're asking you about. And that's going to be a good place for you to start with the kind of content you want to use in your reel. But I'm going to show you how I take that content that I just told you about and I make it more entertaining. Based on what I just told you was going into my reel, we're going to take that and we're going to make it really simple in 3 steps. The biggest mistake I see people make on reels, besides selling on reels, is they try to cram too much information or complicated ideas into a reel. And a confused viewer won't watch a video. They need something that grabs their attention right out of the gate, gives them something simple that they can turn around and apply right now so that they can go and experience a win. You want them to feel like they are winning with your information so that they want to go to your account and binge on more of your videos. That's how you get people to know, like, and trust you. First thing we're gonna shoot is the hook. The hook needs to be something that grabs your ideal person's attention, and it's gotta be really obvious what you're about to teach them. Here goes. How to get people to know, like, and trust you in Instagram stories. Now I'm gonna shoot my first of 3 points. Document your day and use what you're doing to teach your ideal person. Here goes point number 2. Go behind the scenes and show how you help people. Last point. Talk to the camera like it's your bestie you're having coffee with. That way she feels like you're friends. We just did the information education part. Now we do the entertainment part. We go and we turn into the ideal person. This is my style. It may be too goofy for you, but this is how I do it. And playing the role of the ideal person shall be me. This is how the fun part happens. Pro tip, when you change up locations, outfits, any kind of visual, you're going to be able to keep someone's attention a little bit longer. I think of these as like punctuation marks. So I give the tip and then the other character just like puts the exclamation point on it. The first one was document your day and use what you're doing to teach your ideal person. Props are good too. And my ideal person is so close to me because she has the same shirt as I do and we eat the same chips. Fancy that. I did not know that. She's freaking genius. I just kind of roll with it, have fun with it. I'm not gonna use all of that because I mean, we only have 30 seconds to play with here, but you just kind of spit out lines and then go see what you like the most a little bit later. So that was exclamation point number 1. Change up the camera shot a little bit. Take them behind the scenes and show them how you help people. Oh my gosh. Oh, she helps people just like me. Okay. Oh, that was point number 2. Point number 3, we're gonna change our shot up again. Talk to the camera like it's your bestie. Yes, girl, I totally know what you're talking about. We are so best friends. Now we go put it in editing and pick up our chips off the floor. I'm gonna edit this and put it up so you can watch the final product. But before I do, you need to know that this formula is what helped me grow my Instagram by 30,000 followers. I've gotten more than 400,000 views on one reel from doing this very formula. You need to try it, but use your own style, your own personality, and inject it with education. Here is the reel we just made. Action. How to get people to know, like, and trust you in Instagram stories. Document your day and use what you're doing to teach your ideal person. I am so gonna try that. Go behind the scenes and show how you help people. She can help me too. Talk to the camera like it's your bestie you're having coffee with. That way she feels like you're friends. She's my best friend. She just doesn't know it. And if you need help with making your very first reel, watch this video and you're going to find out how to make a reel in less than 10 minutes.